Greetings, my sports to the bone people. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you all for tuning in. Hope everybody is doing okay. Hope you're all enjoying this beautiful day. All right, my viewers and subscribers. So, couple of things to look at in this one. Now we see where Dr. Shallow and Miles Bascom, they were quizzed as it relates to what their thoughts are on the two-tier test system that quite a few people have been speaking about, since of late. I mean, we could find ourselves in a situation where West Indies might end up playing in the second tier. That's what quite a few people have been discussing. So we're going to take a look at what these gentlemen were saying as it relates to this. All right, so just give a listening ear. Let me know what you all think in the comment section. And if you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing to the channel. Also, my people, I want y'all to wish me luck, I am making this video right before I take my boys out to play some basketball. We have actually won 4 games and we have lost 1 so far. So we're hoping to go for another victory tonight. So wish me luck, man. Wish me luck. All right, let's get into it, my people. So I am taking this from the Sportsmax website. I'm going to be doing a little bit of reading, especially where this two-tier system is concerned, so you can, get an idea of what they're talking about. So just bear with me as I mumble my way through. So the headline says, CWI's Shallow and Bascom circumspect amid two-tier test system debate. As I said, it has been widely debated, or it's been widely debated of late. Right, so let me just read this. So it says, while arguing that news of a pending proposal to introduce a two-tier test cricket system could merely be a rumor. Cricket West Indies President Dr. Shallow pointed out that any decision made at the International Cricket Council level must be aligned with best interest of West Indies cricket and the sport globally. I don't know if that's the case, though, Dr. Shallow. I don't know if when ICC people have their meeting, they're really worried about West Indies and some of the lower rank teams. I don't know if they are worried about that. One would have thought that, they want to see the game, they want to know that the game is growing and all the teams, they are getting equal benefits. One would think that's what a governing body should do, but that's not the case. And you will see it further down because the teams that were invited to, let me read and you can pick up. So it says, Shallow's comments follow reports of an upcoming meeting between ICC chairman Jay Shaw and representatives from, representatives from where now? Representatives from Australia, India, and England. We always talk about the quote-unquote big three now. Australia, India, and England, to discuss the possibility of splitting the 12 full members into a two-tier based on rankings. Right. The reports also suggest a potential revamp of the 9-team World Test Championship. Right, so we know we have 12 teams as full members. So they're saying they could potentially split it into 2 tiers, and teams would probably get relegated and get promoted. Let's go down into it some more, my viewers and subscribers. I'm not gonna say it probably won't have its benefits, but just take for example, a couple months ago, West Indies going to Australia and beating Australia and Australia. You understand that is something that we would probably not get an opportunity to see. A low ranked team, But then again, these guys are looking for teams to play each other that will full stadiums and all kind of things. So I don't know. All right, let me go. So it says, if implemented, the proposed changes could see the West Indies, who celebrate their 100th anniversary as a test play nation in 2028, relegated to a B tier based on where we are ranked now. You're right. I think we are probably about 7 or 8, probably about 8 in the test rankings. Don't quote me there, right? They say, however, Shallow, who has served as a CWI director since 2017 and with ICC for the past 2 years clarified that the two-tier system has not been formally discussed at either organization during his tenure. Right? This is him now, and I quote, "This could easily be a rumor, right? From my position, it has not been discussed. All I have seen is what you have seen in the media." End quote for now. So it could be a rumor, huh? Could be a rumor. Something like that could be a rumor. Okay. It's interesting. It's a sensitive issue because based on my research that I have done, that matter has been on the table since 2004 or thereabout, when several individuals were working to keep Test cricket interesting. Right, that in itself shows how long people have been considering Test cricket to be on the decline. End quote for now. Yeah, I mean, with ODIs and then T20, we know T20 cricket really came about in the latest, in what you'd have said probably 05, 06 coming up there. You know, so people obviously going to want to you know, would be more interested in that. Right, so it says still Shallow refrained from offering definitive stance on the matter. Right, as he reiterated that no formal proposal has been presented to the ICC, right, at the ICC level, but at the same breath, he stressed the need for any decision to be thoroughly examined, including its practicality, right, funding mechanism, and overall impact on the sport. So this is him being a politician and, you know, doing it and saying it how he has to. Right, him can't really go out and say certain things, right? He's serving as you know, we know the CWI man, plus he's working with ICC, so he has to be careful how he goes and say certain things. But I don't know if West Indies, you know, what happens to West Indies cricket is at the top of what these ICC guys are thinking about, right? So that is what he's saying, my viewers and subscribers. Now, Miles Bascom, who is CWI director, right? So they say, meanwhile, CWI director of cricket, Miles Bascom, also withheld judgment as he highlighted the need for more details about the proposal, including its financial framework and whether it would involve promotion or relegation system. I am assuming that it would have to be, right? They didn't say that in a couple of articles that I have seen. They didn't say that, but if they're going to have a two-tier, 6 teams starting in the top and 6 at the bottom, it has to be promotion, relegation. But I don't know how that would work. You know, I don't know. I don't know. As they say, would have to get more information. But, you know, something like this that is being discussed at this level, I don't know how it can just be a rumor like that. Right? So this is Miles Bascom, and I quote, "It is difficult to have a position on it without knowing the actual framework and the dynamics, right? The financial framework that will go along with as well as, you know, if there will be a promotion relegation system, right? And that is fair. That is fair. You know, you want to get as much information before you can before you go ahead and say too much. But I don't know, my people. I am from the old school, not very old, but old school, where I love Test cricket. I want to see Test cricket survive. So, you know, if they come up with an idea, a way to keep it relevant, and to make sure that people are still entertained and people still want to watch it, I can understand that. But I don't know about splitting and separating like that, especially when funds are not allocated at the same. This is my biggest problem. The funds are not allocated at the same pace or at the equal amount, right? So you'll see who they say go to the meeting with the ICC man, right? People from Australia, India, and England. What about the other teams? Right? What about the other teams? You know, and it's the same way when they are distributing funds. I mean, I can understand it's a business and they are you know, they expect to make back a certain money when you have Australia playing England, Australia playing India, England playing India, England playing whoever. I know they expect to make back a lot of money like that, right? So they allocate more money to them and they give them preferences and all sort of things. But as the governing body that is looking to grow the sport, you understand? I mean, you want to make money, but you still have to make sure that, you know, the other kids, because they are your kids, the other kids don't feel left out. You understand? So there are a lot of things that we would have to look into. Would they improve or increase the amount of money that would be going to the teams of the second tier? You understand? Because sometimes you find where the lower team is playing against the higher ranked team, and the higher ranked team who has more money, might be able to back them up and support them somehow. It might not be a formal thing where they say, they have to, but they might back them up and support that we don't know about. You never know what's happening, but can you imagine the lower tier teams that are not being well funded being allowed to play only against each other? They are probably not going to be able to draw the amount of fans that they would want. It's a whole lot of thing, my people. So as much as you see I have the tape over Miles Bascom and Dr. Shallow's mouth, I can understand them withholding certain things, not wanting. I mean, Bascom basically said, almost agree, say yes, it is something that is being discussed, not in so many words, right? Shallow him say it's probably a rumor, but we understand them not wanting to say much at the moment, but we'll see how it go, my people. I just wanted to talk to you all a little bit on that, and we're going to leave it right here. So for now, big up, stay safe.